The Spanish love deception. Is the deception that I would actually like the book? Is that the deception? Because I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of deceived. Feeling deceived. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I'm here to talk to you about the Spanish love deception. I warn you, this video does contain spoilers. If you're like me and you've already read it and you just want to, chat about it, vent about it, then you're in the right place. I read the Spanish love deception. It only took me a couple days, but I still felt it was a bit too long. It is the debut novel by Elena Armas. She won debut novel on the Goodreads Reader's Choice Awards for 2021. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I think the book was like 4th on the Goodreads romance category. 4th place? No. I don't get it. I was deceived. I thought I would like it, and it just didn't do it for me. Before I get into why I didn't like it, I'm wondering if you could please do me a favor and click that red subscribe button. Become a subscriber of my channel. You can get notifications if you hit that bell of when I do new videos, and you would be contributing to helping me reach one of my goals for 2022, which is to get 1,000 subscribers. I have such a long way to go, but I'm committed. I'm here for the long haul. It's February and I plan on doing a bunch of fantasy romance book content videos because it is Fantasy Romance or FARO February, and that is a month-long read-along. I'm focusing on fantasy romance novels, which fantasy romance is one of my favorite genres of all time. So I will be doing a lot of book recommendation videos. I'm going to be reading House of Sky and Breath, Sarah J. Maas's new video, and telling you all my thoughts on that. So if you'd like to see more of that content, then please hit that red subscribe button. Okay, The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. Let's first talk about the setting. So there's 2 settings. One is Spain and one is New York. New York is setting things in New York is like so 2000. I'm over it. I'm over setting things in New York. It's not interesting to me. I like unique settings. I like to learn about the settings. I like for the settings to contribute to the novel in some way. The other setting is Spain, and I was really disappointed because Elena Armas is actually Spanish, and I thought we'd get a lot of Spanish flavor in there, Spanish culture. I didn't get that. I didn't feel like I was in Spain when I was reading it, and I'm really disappointed. I almost felt like you could have set this anywhere. The wedding could have been in Texas, and it could have basically gone the same way, except maybe they would have played football instead of soccer. Just as an aside, how the football player who had never played soccer before was so good at soccer, I don't know. That part was a bit weird. I guess he's just athletic, so he just naturally is good at soccer. I don't know. Back to the setting. So the setting was meh for me. It didn't really do anything for the book, for the plot. It didn't add anything atmospheric or scenic. Then we've got the characters. So we've got Aaron. He's our male protagonist, and he is a ex-football player. He's filthy rich because he inherited family money, but he's also super hardworking, and despite keeping long hours at the office, he has a perfect like 6-pack, and he's tall, super sexy, and I'm not feeling it. I am tired of male protagonists looking like this. I'm over it, and I want someone who looks a bit different or has something unique about them, or has, make a better case for why he'd actually be so physically fit. You know what I'm saying? He likes puppies. He likes to help rescued animals. Okay, I guess that's endearing, but that's not super original either. He's just meh. He's white bread in character form. He's a blue-eyed piece of white bread. Catalina, or Lena, she is a female engineer. That was cool, but we really didn't get a lot about why she became an engineer or her backstory or any of her engineering work. She struggles because she sometimes gets sexist remarks in the workplace, Aaron even observes these sexist remarks, and he doesn't even go to complain to HR, and he's like, you don't need anyone to fight your battles for you. I'm sorry, if I witness sexism in the workplace, and if you witness sexism in the workplace, it is your duty to go and tell somebody about it. It really lends credibility to the, I don't want to say victim, but to the person who is the object of these sexist remarks to go and talk to HR about it, right? But Aaron's like, no, you don't need anyone to fight your battles for you. Whatever, Aaron, thanks a lot. So Aaron and Catalina get off on the wrong foot because she brings him a nice welcome to the office gift, and he's like, no, she will crack my veneer of like stern work personality and like I'm a hard worker and I can't have any fun in the office. That's a very old school perspective and stupid. And he later realizes that he's completely enamored with her, and instead of saying sorry to her, instead of talking to her about it, what does he do? He just engages in this annoying bickery banter with her and overhears her say that she needs to go to a wedding and needs a date because she told people she was going to bring a date, and her ex is the best man and her sister's getting married, so it's not like she can even not go to the wedding. And he's like, yeah, I'll do that for you. And that doesn't, no, alarm bells in the head, people, because if someone offers to go to Spain from New York for the weekend as your date, chances are they're in love with you. And, it may make you a bit uncomfortable if you really didn't like this person and you have to go pretend to, like, be in love with them. I don't know. Clearly, they both kind of had some lingering feelings for one another, and they weren't saying anything. And that brings us to my biggest problem with this book, which is that the plot could be resolved by Aaron simply saying, hey, sorry, we got off on the wrong foot. I read you the wrong way. I was worried, I was nervous my first day. I said things I shouldn't have. You're great. Can I buy you a coffee? Like, there we go. The whole book, we didn't even need it. They'd already be dating. There would be no love deception. No book. There's just no tension. Like, I knew right away he was totally enamored with her. She kind of like obviously has this like, oh, I don't like you, but I actually like you thing going on. I guess the big hurdle they had to overcome was that she dated someone who was a professor when she was a student. She wasn't in his class, but still there was rumors that the only way she did well was because of him. And he did nothing about it. He saw this as a hurdle, so he broke up with her. And she's worried that Aaron, who will soon be promoted to her boss, is going to respond the same way. And instead of talking to him about it, she's like, no, I'm just going to, even though I'm head over heels in love with you and you've asked me to trust you and you've asked me to go to HR with you, I'm just gonna run away from that. That doesn't seem like I'm gonna fight through that. No, I'm fiery Spanish woman, and no. Yeah, so I feel like that was a bit inconsistent with her character. She did not want to give HR a call, and yeah, that was a problem for me. Why is he so rich? Why are they in New York? Like, there's just so many problems. So the plot was a bit meh. The tension wasn't there. I actually felt like I was walking through the mall and I overheard people talking too loudly, like having their fight too loudly, and that's what the experience of reading this book was like. And it just made me like kind of cringe, and not in a good way. I could have written this whole book from reading the first chapter. I knew exactly where it was going to go. There were some nice moments, don't get me wrong. I do love a fake dating book. It is so trendy right now, but this one it needed more setting, something more atmospheric. It needed more plot, more tension, and these characters behaved like they were children or teens and couldn't communicate their feelings with one another, and not like real adults. So this is kind of a thumbs down for me, I have to be honest. I don't know why it scored so high. I guess people just wanted something easy to read that wouldn't have any surprises. Yeah, those are my feelings. It's just meh. It's meh. It could have been spicier too. Did I mention that? Where was the spice? It's set in Spain. Where was the spice? That is my review and discussion of The Spanish Love Deception. In the comments, tell me this. Did you like it? If you didn't, like me, tell me what didn't you like about it. If you did like it, tell me why. Maybe I'm just missing something. And in the meantime, I'm going to put up some videos I think you should check out. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And this is Ashley saying happy reading. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.